in terms of framing the human experience through a sort of cosmological big picture or understanding, I start with what we can see. And that is this universe of becoming, right? We are becoming within a universe of becoming that's been becoming through steps for 13.8 billion years. Something more keeps coming from something less. And the structure of the becoming, the structure of evolutionary emergence is alive within us. And indeed, we are called to participate in its further extension. But I think that just recognizing the becoming or the finite doesn't make sense unless it's situated within a larger infinite or a larger kind of universe of being, right? So according to sort of the Kabbalistic understanding of Judaism, right, that the universe is created by a subtraction, right? The word is simsum, and the idea that there's that there's this perfect infinity, that the universe is timeless and eternal, and then there is an act of creation, I would say, wherein time begins, where the finite can be understood like a bubble within the infinite, a place where, infinity has been partially removed, where eternity has been partially removed. So we have space and time and energy and matter and mind. All of these things can exist in this kind of shadow of the absolute, the shadow of being, or, infinity. So without getting too philosophical about it, I'd say that we are in this universe of time, that from some perspectives, that this universe in time is an allowance. It's an affordance that allows us as experiential creatures to sort of recognize the infinite from our own lights. In other words, to rediscover being within the becoming, right? That is the freedom of our own will, the freedom of our ability to grow, our freedom to be creative. All of these are techniques by which we experience the infinite in the finite, or pure being within this realm of becoming. So our purpose, according to this understanding, is to pursue the infinite in the finite, which I would say is done through spiritual experience, but not just the experience of spirit, but also the creation of it, the creation of the good, the true, and the beautiful. And one way of thinking about that is perfecting the universe, right? Not that perfection can be achieved within time, or that human creatures can be made perfect in any kind of utopian sense, but we're trying to make the world a better place, right? And when I say the world, I mean, culture and self and, our external environment, our relationship to nature. Making the world a better place is a sacred calling. And I would say that that's the purpose of evolution, the purpose of our evolving consciousness, and our opportunity to contribute to the further evolution of human culture.